Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel at Reawakening Beauty. I'm so happy to have you here. So I wanted to talk about the power of affirmations. The reason why is a fundamental thing that I've been doing for a while now. And I kind of wanted to talk about how much it's changed my life. So background history, I started off kind of like an insecure child, and I really never believed in myself. Wanted to be a model since I was like little, literally came out of the womb and was dancing and singing and doing all these things, little performer. And the world kind of told me things that I couldn't do, and I started to believe them. So as I got older, I never wanted to tell people like, I want to model, I want to do these things, like I want to be a singer, I want to do all of these things, that I want to dance. And it just wasn't in the norm. And like I became this shy, introverted child where I didn't share my dreams, aspirations, and hopes with other people. And by the time I was 16, I kind of went into a funk of my own, which I'm not going to get into, but I'll link some videos below which kind of explain my story and why I started doing what I'm doing. But after I came out of it at the age of 25, 26, I started to realize the power of the mind and having a good relationship with yourself and kind of talking to yourself in a kind of manner like you would a child. So kind of building a rapport to yourself, parenting yourself in a way that maybe you weren't parented, not because your parents are bad, just because I believe your parents do the best they can with the knowledge that they have. And as each generation goes, we get more knowledge so that we can empower ourselves to be better. If we choose to be. Some people like to stay stuck, and that's okay. So I started saying things like, I think I started off with kind of writing out positive quotes. That was kind of like the gateway. And I started reading the book, The Secret. And it was something really, really helpful for me, kind of opening my mind up to the power of the mind and the power of the subconscious, but I really didn't understand it. I'll give you an example. I was going to school and I was trying to basically finish school in a new city by myself. And I was working, but I had a kind of an addiction to nice clothes. And I didn't like where I was living, and I didn't want to use the laundromat, so I would go and buy clothes instead of, it's a shameful moment, instead of doing my laundry, because I was kind of fearful of going to the laundromat because I'm like a young girl living in the city and it didn't feel comfortable to me. So I had run out of money and I was working a couple jobs at the time, so I had thought I was going to quit, and I started to implement the law of attraction. And now we call it manifesting. So I thought to myself, like, hey, I'm going to manifest basically money. So I kept saying to myself, I have money, and I would act as if I had it. And I know it sounds random. Like I would just act as if like I had the money to go to school. And one day my physical reality kind of it came to a head, and I was like, okay, like I really don't think I can go to school. Like I have to just work, and that's okay. I made my choices, and I actually got an awarded from my school because they saw like how hard I was working. I got 3 bursaries, which allowed me, they gave me tokens to go to school. They said, you can't quit, like you have to keep coming, so here are the little tokens to come to school. And I definitely manifested, I think it was $4,000 at the time, by saying to myself this. Now, I'm not saying please don't do what I did. I guess you could do what I did, but affirm in maybe a better way. So what I learned now is by talking to yourself positively. So every morning I like to wake up. I like to start my day by listening to myself. And I think I'm going to probably do an affirmation episode with some of the affirmations that I say so you guys can listen to them, things that kind of help transform my relationship with myself. And I'm not saying like, obviously, you're going to feel like you're the most beautiful person, you're the most magical person if you came from maybe an upbringing that was not conducive to making you feel good and you didn't have supportive friends. But I would start saying like, I am beautiful, like anything that I can think, I can achieve. And it sounds stupid. What I really like saying is I am. So I am living in the timeline that is perfect for me. I am whole and complete. I am happy and healthy. I am the best version of myself. I am capable of love. I am giving and receiving love in a way that feels good to me. I am attracting abundance to me daily. And as you can see, those just roll off the tip of my tongue. If you go back to a couple episodes, I'll put it in the manifestation episode show notes, you'll see that I did one on limiting beliefs. And even a year ago, I couldn't say those things, but I've been doing the repetition of saying it. And it works. So I've been saying, I'm an amazing model. Every day I attract more and more modeling jobs to me. Each day I keep attracting more and more abundance to me. Isn't it wonderful that my friends and family support me? And sometimes my physical reality does not look that way. But I keep saying it because I know that that's the reality that I'm creating, and I am not going to shift from that. And I wanted to share my story when I created this platform of where I came from, which was not the best. I came from a lot of trouble, and I wanted to empower others to show you guys, like, you don't have to go down a negative path just because bad things happen to you. You can really choose to be the best version of yourself and take your power back from, even if bad stuff happens, even if your 3D reality looks really bad in this moment, you can really, really, really create and do anything. So I wanted to just say that I really am excited for you guys to be here. I hope that the tips and tricks and the things that I'm saying help you, because I know how it feels to feel alone, and I never wanted anyone to feel alone. I wanted to make you guys feel like you can come here and just feel like there's someone on your side, because I didn't feel like that. And I hope that when you come here, it's like listening to a friend, and to kind of empower you to go after your dreams, even when you don't believe in yourself. And I believe in you. I know you can do it. Just know that you're at the perfect place at the perfect time, and everything is working out for you. Even the things that you think are not working out for you, they are working out for you. And there's a few fun little episodes on my other podcast on Unwritten, on manifesting, that will be coming out in the next couple of weeks, or they might be out already. So you can go check those out. So I hope that inspires you. Let me know if you want me to do the episode on my own personal affirmations, and I'll talk to you all soon. Thank you so much for sticking around.